Throughout Europe, companies are facing workforce shortages, and with the digital and green transitions, the demand for specialised skills is stronger than ever. How can we address this growing demand?
Dans cet épisode de Realeconomy, nous voyageons à travers l'Europe pour explorer les défis rencontrés par les entreprises et voir comment booster les compétences peut aider à combler ce manque de travailleurs. En commençant ici, en Slovénie.
In this dynamic and connected economy, jobs related to information technology are among the most sought after. In Ljubljana, Rok Zajic, who manages a digital marketing agency, struggles to recruit certain profiles, especially the more experienced ones.
We try to find different profiles from design, from performance marketing, from software developers and senior designers, but you need a lot of self-motivation and do some different courses to, let's say, come to the senior level for the things that we are actually providing. I think that the competition right now is not just between Slovenia or in Slovenia, but it's in all countries in Europe and also in the world. And the salaries that we can offer, they can get it better from countries abroad and so on. So I think this is one of the main problems.
To achieve its goal of 20 million information and communication technology professionals by 2030, the European Union estimates that there's still a shortage of 11 million workers. A real challenge for Slovenia, and it's at the Faculty of Engineering in Ljubljana that we interview the Minister of Digital Transformation, Emilia Stojmenova-Dur.
What specific measures are you taking to enhance the digital workforce in Slovenia?
Definitely is adapting the education system. It's not only Slovenia, it's not only Europe, but it's all around the world because the technology has changed completely. But this is something on the long run. What the governments can and should do is also to reskill the existing labor force to make sure they get the skills that are needed. So in the last year, approximately 30,000 citizens were able to attend these free courses. For Slovenia, with a population of 2 million, is really a lot. New technologies like artificial intelligence are completely changing our lives, the way we're working, the way we are educating. It is here to stay, and we need to adapt. And if we adapt sooner, the better.
Right. And can you share some good practices?
Only 17% of the experts in ICT are female. Maybe my most favorite project is the one digital, which was about skilling and upskilling young women. We were collaborating with the industry, so the industry was able to get the right workforce.
Adapter les compétences des travailleurs à la demande du marché fait partie des ambitions de la Commission européenne. Alors que propose-t-elle pour rééquilibrer le marché du travail? Voici notre cours accéléré.
Labour shortages are a problem across many sectors in the EU. In industry, 22% of employers say they can't find the workers they need. The same goes for 28% of employers in construction and 30% in the services sector. The problem could get worse as Europeans get older and the working age population drops. At the same time, new jobs are being created. The healthcare sector, ICT companies and green tech firms are all projected to need thousands of new workers. Labour shortages could damage the economy, so the EU is taking action by reskilling and upskilling workers, making it easier for people to move within the EU to take jobs, and boosting recognition of qualifications from outside the EU to attract staff from further afield.
De l'autre côté de l'Europe, ici au Portugal, je pars à la rencontre d'une entreprise spécialisée en métallurgie, un secteur très en demande de compétences techniques.
Machine operators for metalworking are among the most sought-after professions in the EU, alongside construction workers, healthcare professionals, truck drivers, cooks and software developers. In Lisbon, we meet Nuno Teixeira, CEO of the metalworking group Elsil, which is in constant need of engineers and operators for their manual and digital machines.
Uma das maiores dificuldades no nosso setor é, de facto, encontrar pessoas com qualificações nesta área, porque cada vez as pessoas acabam por preferir outro tipo de atividade. E há uma ideia do passado que é um setor muito pesado, pesado no sentido de muito esforço no trabalho.
With digitalisation and robotics, this sector has undergone significant evolution. Nuno is trying to attract and retain talents from Portugal as well as Portuguese-speaking countries.
Cada vez mais são necessários conhecimentos técnicos em áreas diferentes, como a informática, que juntamos depois à área da própria maquinação, em que as peças são cada vez mais complicadas. As empresas, se querem cativar pessoas, têm que dar oportunidade para que as pessoas possam evoluir, possam ter o seu crescimento também profissional e conciliá-lo com toda a sua vida particular.
Eduardo and Rui are both machine operators, and for them it's an entirely new career that began with a professional training program lasting a year and a half.
Eu venho de uma área completamente diferente, não conhecia bem esta área. Quando acabei a formação, adorei isto, acho que estou bem e sim, é para continuar. Esta é a minha profissão agora.
É uma área muito desafiante, em que todos os dias aparecem coisas novas, exigentes e, portanto, é algo que me está a cativar bastante e eu vejo como um futuro promissor.
Eduardo and Rui trained at Senfim, a public and private training centre supported by the European Social Fund Plus. Portuguese exports in this sector amount to approximately 23 billion euros per year, so the stakes are high.
A nível do emprego, representa cerca de 230 mil postos de trabalho que têm vindo a evoluir não só para se adaptarem às novas tecnologias, mas sobretudo para responderem ao mercado que isso exige.
From one end of Europe to the other, the need for digital skills is a recurring issue. Back in Ljubljana, Slovenia's Minister of Digital Transformation emphasises the point.
We're all aware that digital skills are not needed only for the ICT industry, but we need digital skills in every industry. It is very important that we really collaborate, public and private organizations together. We need participation from the companies. They also need to invest in their workforce. And last but not least, it's on us, on every individual, that we are aware that once we finish high school, faculty, it's not enough. The world is changing. We need to acquire new skills. So it is the lifelong learning, something that we should really consider.
Thank you, Minister.
Thank you.
Thanks to its Pact for Skills, the European Commission estimates that nearly 2 million workers to date have been able to enhance their skills or re-qualify.